What's going on, guys? Klutch here. Welcome to your Mod Hub update for Farming Simulator 19. We got a bunch of mods to take a quick look at here in Farming Sim 19 that have been dropped into the Mod Hub. So we've got 9 total new mods, all of which are available for all platforms. So PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Mac, everyone has access to these mods. So there's 9 of these big bad boys ready to go. We also got 10 updates for some mods that have been previously released. Let's go take a look at them all, guys. Pitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
Alright guys, so we're going to start with what everyone wants to talk about today, and that is the Skidsteer Loader 711 pack by Black Sheep Modding. Yeah, this has been pretty popular today. This is a pretty good looking pack actually. Now let me get the specs out of the way here. So the base price for this, which basically is this one right here, is $25,000. If you get all the options, which we'll go over, it will go up to $28,650. There is one skid steer. However, there are 4 different implements that are purchasable. We have all 4 of them out here. But this is one skid steer. There's only one of them available, but there are some different variations on it. So we'll look at all the different options on that. So your max power is only 71 horsepower on this. I mean, it is pretty small, of course, but what do you expect? And its max speed is 20 kilometers an hour. All right, well, let's take a quick look at this. Now, this here is, for the most part, bare bones. This is the base model right here. No real options on it. This would be 25 grand. We've got a bale fork attachment on the front, all in yellow. This is the base coloring, of course, as well. It's kind of cool, actually, when you jump in front. Let me just jump inside so you can see what it looks like. Oh, let me throw it. How about that first? There we go. So you can see your guy sits right up on top here. Now, one thing Black Sheep have done really well with this, there is some crazy attention to detail. Now, you can see as I'm steering, the arm's moving good. I like that. That looks fantastic. We'll fire this up. You can see now the other one. That's controlling our articulating arm, our front bucket, and the arm. That looks so good. And then our pedals, of course, do the same. Oh man, it looks so good. So you've got, obviously, lights. And you've also got the rear lights and a beacon. Also with all of these, you do have a rear pin hitch. However, that is taken up currently on this model. Let me just shut this off again here. Shut those off. Shut that off. With a weight. So this here, weight, is actually one of the implements that are included. So I said 4. There's actually 5 technically. So this is a rear weight to help balance it out. That fits that pin hitch perfectly, of course. So we'll scroll down and take a look at some of the other ones that don't have that and give you an idea what it looks like. So coming down one over here, this one here is closer to being fully loaded. So you can see we've got a forestry cage on it. We've got a large bucket on the front. It's got the chains instead, which is basically just wheels with a chain wrapped around it. This one has a triangle in the back, and it has the weight as well. So this here pretty much is the full meal deal. I'll jump in here just so you can see what it looks like. These are actually quite a bit of fun to cruise around in, and the attention to detail is actually really good on these. Let me just fire this up again just because it does impress me to see how you get it fired up. Sound is accurate. They're going for mid-80s, I guess, early 80s agriculture type stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. And you know what? They're fun to drive. They are a lot of fun to drive because the maneuverability obviously is there. And so you can just spin it around. First person view is there as well, of course. Whoa! Of course I can't drive. And yeah, no, just a ton of detail. So let's just move on down the line here. We'll take a look at the next one. Now, I should also mention that we have all the colors available right now. So you've got yellow, orange, red, and black. And those are the same colors that are available for the rims as well. So you can mix and match the rims up, but those are the 4 colors available. So this is very similar over to the last one we talked about. However, it just has a sunshade, no forestry. Does it have the triangle? Yeah, it does have the triangle. No weight. So you can see there just a pin. And it has a smaller bucket on the front. And then down at the end, we have the pallet fork on our black version. Very similar. But this is the forestry edition once again. So no changes in horsepower, just some design options there. These are great looking mods. I don't have a ton of uses for them on most of the farms I've got right now, but hopefully someday soon. I don't know. These look like they're just a lot of fun to drive. So this here is the Skidsteer Loader 711 pack. Massey Ferguson's. This is from Black Sheep Modding, guys. Pretty cool mods. Definitely need to check these out. And on deck, we have the Gilibert? I always want to call it the Gilbert. The Gilibert Helios 15. This is a manure spreader. Nice looking manure spreader, but not nearly as exciting, unfortunately, as the Massey Ferguson's. It has 0 options. Everything you see right now is what you get. Its price is $32,800. It has a working width of 10 meters, and its capacity is just shy of 15,000 liters at 14,900. So I've gone ahead and pre-filled this thing. You know, there's a lot of details on this. I like when they add these stickers on. That's very cool. Let me just jump up on top. You can see, well, it's been pre-filled. I went and took care of that just so we could take a quick look at the action of the manure spreader here. So we'll start off by, if I can get the camera angle right, there we go. We'll open up that back hatch. And, oh, of course I need to fire that up first. Then we'll fire away. Whoa, that was not a good spot to be sitting. Yeah, looks good to me. That is cool. So a nice looking little manure spreader. Good size. One thing I always notice on this type of vehicle, and it's not always the case, but does it seem like the tires are on backwards? Should the wheels not go the other way? Should the tread pattern not go like what the tractor's doing? Is it different for trailers for some reason? I've noticed that on a few of these, and I found it kind of funny. Anyways, let me know if you guys know any answers on that, but that's just what I've noticed on a few of these trailers, but not all of them are like this. Some are facing the same as the tractor. Some are facing what I would consider backwards. Anyways, let's move along. And our last piece of equipment mod we received is the HS8 Support Trailers. Now, there's technically 3. I've only brought out 2 because, well, 2 of them you can't tell the difference on, to be honest with you. So the yellow one is the HS8. So this is an 8,000 liter sprayer tender, I guess, sprayer tanker. So this will carry liquid fertilizer and herbicide to, well, your choice of implement or a piece of equipment in the field. So you can refill them. It can also be brought to your farm, and it will refill your storage containers if you want. Now there is also the HS8P. That one there will allow you to place pallets at the edge of a field, so it will drop off herbicide or fertilizer that way. However, that one there cannot discharge directly into any storage container at your farm. And the last one over here, the HS8D, is a little bit different. It is a fertilizer container, but it also has 1,000 liters for diesel. So you can see that just by the placard on the back. That is the only difference. So this tank is separated a bit. It has 7,000 liters for fertilizer versus 8. And it has 1,000 liters of diesel, so you can go fill up your tractors or your pieces of equipment in the field. And as well, fill up the fertilizer or the whatever else I'm looking for, the pesticide, the herbicide. So yeah, that's the only difference with those. Nice looking little trailers, very similar to the milk trailers we have and the water trailers we have in game. Just now they have some different uses. The colorings, I should state, there are a few different options for colorings. You can see actually it's pretty much the full gamut for lizard colorings as far as rims and the main body goes. The price for both the herbicide, pesticide only are $25,000, and for the combo unit, the diesel unit, it's going to go for $26,500, I believe, off the top of my head. So yeah, just a little bit more for that unit there. All right, so that's it for all the equipment we got today. Wow, we got a ton of placeables. Some very interesting ones. Some very European placeables, I should say. Not a lot of North American type stuff, but we got definitely some European ones. So we're going to start off with, well, the ones on kind of my right and straight ahead here. These come together. This is the old style farmhouse with barn. So I'm going to shut this off. There we go. And if we walk in over here, this is the barn itself. You can see we can open this door, and the door feels extremely responsive. So you've got a barn, obviously, for storage. You've got a front door and a back door. Close that back up. And it's a brick barn, essentially. A nice looking barn. I like the texturing on it. That's cool. We don't really have a barn that quite looks like that right now. Looks good. Now, it goes along with this house. Front door, of course, you have the option to sleep in. And over on the far side here, you have a garage area, which is very similar to the barn with another back door. Nothing special out there. Yeah, nice looking pack. Nice looking house. For certain maps, I'm sure it will fit right on in. And in behind that, we have the barn with silos. It kind of matches, to be perfectly honest. A little bit different, but for the most part, very similar. So the doors, you can see how they open up here. Now the silo, typically you'd be used to it on the outside. It actually dumps on the inside here. This is kind of similar to Alien Gyms type silos. You can see you got the whole silo unit on the inside. The doors take a little bit to open up. They just open one at a time. It always surprises me a little bit. Now as far as your fill, well, you got nothing over here. You got nothing. So your fill has got to be on the inside. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say, I thought the fill was outside, but no, it's right there up on the roof. So your fill and your deliver points are both inside here. Yeah, you're going to have only small tractors that are going to fit in here, and as well, you're going to have only small tipper trailers that do not have to raise very high. You're going to have some problems with that. Now, it looks like there could be some storage up on the top there, but that's pretty tough to get up into with anything. Yeah, maybe a telehandler could do it, but that's pretty useless space in my book. Anyways, that there is the barn with silo. And moving right along, we've got a machine shed pack. Once again, another one. This is a pack of 6. Now, this one right in front of us, this is the smallest of the 6. Yeah, that's pretty big. If I move to my left, this one is the largest of the 6. Yeah, these are pretty massive. So there's 6 choices. Nothing crazy to talk about. There's no lighting. Yeah, no lighting or anything like that inside. It's just a shed pack, but fairly large. A lot of room for equipment. This is the machine shed pack, guys. And our last mod of the day is the Timberframe barn with attic. So this is a pack of 2. Here is 1. You can see this one here. There's the attic doors right there. And you have the Timberframe barn with attic with the bridge, the drawbridge. I don't know how it's being supported up there, considering the frame doesn't really come through, but hey, it's there. Yeah, so the doors can be open from down here, but you just need to find a way to get up there then. So if you bounce up on a piece of equipment, you can use this for some storage of hay bales, that type of thing. Actually, that's kind of cool. I do like having that as an option. I don't know if I'd ever use it in game, but it seems authentic. That's cool. Close those up. The same goes with the one without the drawbridge or the bridge deck or whatever you want to call that. It just, you need a piece of equipment to get up on top there. And yeah, you can enter in the top portion. You can see up inside there. So that there, guys, is the Timberframe barn with attic. That is the last of the mods for today. Well, that's not entirely true. We did get 2 new maps, of course, as well. We're not going to be going over those in this video. However, RDC FS19 has been released. We'll look at that one probably in a little bit later on, as well as Starowies has been released for FS19. So 2 brand new mod maps are available in the Mod Hub for every single person. Console, PC, everyone has access to, well, all the mods we talked about today. Also in the Mod Hub, we have a few updates to talk about. Actually, there's quite a few updates to talk about, so let's dive into this as well. The Old Farm Countryside map has been updated. There's quite a few little updates on this one. Double check the Farm Simulator mod list website if you want to know exactly what's been updated. There's been quite a few updates. The Amazon ZGB 5500 8200 fertilizer sprayer, I guess that's the sizes. It's been updated. It fixes some problems the AI were having. Plow, that one has been updated as well. It's added some colors, and it has now got a 7-blade version. The Metaltech DBL Pack has now got Michelin wheels that have been fixed. The Metaltech PBD8 Pack, or PBD8 Trailer rather, has got a update for fixed collisions. We have some updates to PGR Sliwno as well. Silages has been improved. Storage halls and farms have been lowered. Possibility for buying horse and house studs has been added. A few other minor adjustments as well. Go take a look on the website mod update list from the change log on that if you're interested. The animal pen extension also updated. The milk add-on sales area position fixed on the large cow pasture. And if you're interested, Spanish translation is added as well. The customizable letterboxes and signs has been updated. It'll now fix a bug for dedicated servers. It's good to go again. The field service trailer, this is a PC only mod. It now added support for the workshop tabber mod, which is also a pretty cool mod. Love those two together. That is fantastic. And another PC only mod, the ContractorMod, has been updated. It fixes a game crash for when driver exits and enters again, having a passenger in the vehicle. That is all the updates for today. Make sure you drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Klutch, over and out.